Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. It's time to play some Crusader Kings 2. I'm your lovely host, Calvin, and we're going to be doing a new series in the When the World Stopped Making Sense mod, which I'm titling Punic Power. I just finished ruler designing, and we're going to jump into the game real quick and get things started, so that way you don't have to sit around for 5 minutes watching me design a dude. I wonder if families are still missing their loved ones. Haha, what? Following the Vandal sack of Rome in 455, we took countless Roman citizens with us back to Africa to sell off in the lucrative slave markets. I wonder if the families are still missing their loved ones. Haha. So this is the character I've created. Threw together a fairly nice one. King Gelvin Thramir. I actually designed my coat of arms as the symbol of Gnosticism, which will play into things. I've taken the culture Punic, which is actually a culture that still exists in the game. You can only find it either on Malta or on Mago. These two provinces are the last two Punics in the game. And we're going to be rebuilding the Carthaginian Empire. And hopefully not getting killed by the Eastern Roman Empire in the process. They're probably not too fond of us. Alright. In addition, I've actually chosen a very specific religion for this. Valentinianism. Now, you might be saying, well, why not the old Carthaginian religion? Unfortunately, there isn't one. I really looked, I did, but there wasn't one that could even be close to the old Carthaginian religion. The only one I could really find was Central African, which was basically part Egyptian, part Carthaginian, part Hellenic. Like that's about as close as I could get. There is no Carthaginian religion in this mod, I'm afraid. So we're gonna have to make do with what we got. What we got is this. Valentinianism is a very, very funny kind of Christianity. Why is it funny? Well, because the Christians actually got mad at them for calling themselves Christians. And to put things in perspective, their church head is called the Atom of the Church of Aeons. And at the end of every episode or so, I'm going to be going into them just a little bit, because they are really weird. And it's really funny. Like, just how awesomely weird they are. So we'll appoint some dudes. Alright, good. I'll make sure to keep Trapani then, because that's a good guy I need. Once I demand his religious conversion, anyway. I'm sure they'll have no problems. Alright. So we do currently control everything ourselves, which is a bit of a problem. Mauritania has introduced crown authority. Not the worst idea I've ever heard. We also have the Kingdom of Alania because we're the, you know, Vandals. Okay. Yeah, can we make this our primary title? There. I know some people will complain about that, but best I can do. Stop bothering with the nonsense, we're fine. I like this color better anyway. I submit to your wise counsel and will convert to the Valentinianist faith. Glad to hear it. Good. Alright, so we've converted some of our people to the Valentinianist faith. Fuck it. I can't make him resign. There. Good enough. We shall also be calling this province Carthage, because it is now under Punic control. Haha! Now there is an empire here, you'll notice, and that is going to be our first step. The Empire of Africa. And then perhaps something about Sahara, I don't know. We got a lot of work to do. And a lot of not being murdered by the Eastern Roman Empire to do. Alright, so we do have some work that we'll have to do right away. Alright, raise my banner. So, I smartly decided to bring the whatchamahoots mod. Trying to remember the mod name. Can't do it. No Hassles Vassals, that's the one. Mod to this, so this shouldn't take too long at all. If I just do this. Makes handing out titles nice and easy. Real easy. I keep forgetting to raise troops before going back into it. Lower. Raise. Raise your banner. Oh yeah, I should go for low centralization as well. Okay, 31st. I think this is the last day we can do it. So we can have 7 provinces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I say 7 because I'm centralizing, which will improve my ability to hold provinces by 1. Alright. So we've got our provinces selected. Very good. Train troops. Collect taxes. And that should do it. Okay, 1st of January. Collected a decent amount of money from owning all of these provinces, but we need to give them up. Distribute all holdings. Gonna take a couple rounds, that's fine. This will conveniently generate Punic Valentinians to give it to. Make my life a little bit easier that way. Alright. Good, not over the vassal limit, and probably in a matter of no time. There we are. Low centralization, so I'm now a 7 out of 7. Unfortunately not before the penalty kicked in and destroyed 10% of my reserves. Oh well, could be worse, I suppose. Need a new spy master, sure thing. With that kind of score, don't mind at all. He's the best and only one we have. You'll counter scheme, just make sure things are okay. We do have the Sibyllian Mysteries. They're a Hellenic shoot-off cult. Last surviving Hellenic mystery cults, only being driven from Rome, the beginning of the 5th century, yada yada yada. We'll deal with them. But we have others to deal with for now. Others such as Mauritania. This is a pretty big duchy that they control a lot of. It's 6, 7, 8 provinces of it, in fact, we can take in one war. That's not bad. As you'll notice, there's also a large number of Valentinians in them. Also, African Solar, which is a nice, easy pagan to convert, so we'll work on that. Unfortunately, the Nicene aren't going to be so easy. But we can start here. Alright. Fleet levies. Raise the fleets. Okay. We'll start the fleet levies there. We'll get everyone here. And move them towards Teletlis. Okay, we don't need you guys moving. Boats will come by and pick you up soon enough. Just hold your horses. No, didn't want to select them. Want to select the boats. Merge the boats. Onto the boats. Might as well get them started moving. Okay. You three, unite here. Make it easier to pick them up. Move, move. Everyone on the boat. Alright. Almost through now. Oh yeah, we have a bunch of Romans in our jail. It said that, didn't it? You know, I think I know what we're going to do with them. This will increase the number of Valentinians in our court. Which will help because there's a lot of Aryans in our court as well right now. So we're going to need to get rid of them. Although this will mean there will be a lot of Romans, whatever. Roman culture isn't the worst culture ever. So we'll go through and... yeah, that's enough for now. We'll release more later. Alright. There we are. This gives us a lot more to work with. Unfortunately, none of them are very good. Alright. Good. A decent group here. 8,000 men. Oh, hi there. So, we're in pretty good shape. Learn Jewish man. Alright. What kind of Jew are ya? Stewardship of 16. Well, unfortunately for you, we have somebody way better than that. Diplomatically explain why I cannot. I'm not letting out the Nicene Roman people. It's not happening. Well, the siege goes, though. I can start getting more of them out. I suppose this does mean that I can take possibly some of them as a wife. Unsurprisingly, you'll notice that most of them are Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so we have an 18 there and 16 here. This one would be the best for stats. Hard to argue with that. It's 300 prestige hit, though, but oh well. Have to eat it. Just as Sophia was united with the Savior, King Calvin and Flotilla have been taken into the Nymphon to be wed. Surrounded by mirrors, the spiritual marriage was performed in the pattern of the higher Sigizia, just as the faithful will form union with their angel in the afterlife. This is a very pious act. I will confirm my favor upon thee for the father of all. So remember how I said Valentinians were weird? I wasn't kidding. Valentinians are weird. But a good kind of weird. So, apparently, we get 350 piety just for getting married. That's pretty nice. It seems like everyone gets a gigantic dose of piety depending on their rank for getting married. That makes Valentinism pretty awesome. Dragon-bowed longships. Ah, fuck. That's gonna be a problem, isn't it? It's going to be a big problem for me. I'm not certain what to do. Attacking into the mountain seems like a poor idea. Well, we can just wait, I suppose, for the moment. Well, looks like the Germans are coming in force. Unfortunately, there's a lot of raiders as a result of, well, Frisia, Saxony, and everyone else. Also, I should really pick a character focus. War. Make him a good general. Also, probably have an ambition to have a son. Wouldn't hurt. It's good to do. Like, I'm debating, can I win this fight if I go in at him? Well, what's the quality of my generals is my first question. It's a pretty good setup. Time to promote vile heresies. Imprisoned. How dare he? Demand his religious conversion immediately. Excellent. Act dishonorably. Anyway, where are we? Winning this, apparently. Good. I'm always a little cautious when attacking into the mountains, for fairly understandable reasons. It's never exactly a good idea to attack into the mountains. Yeah, gather yourselves together, while I quickly siege this down. Hannibal bin Kelvin. Okay with that. Left-handed, eh? That's fine. Don't mind at all having a son named Hannibal. I think that's a definite good successor there. Septim. Oh, he's an ally? Oh. Yeah, right. I forgot they exist. And or thing. Telas is fully converted. Glad to hear it. That's one of the reasons why we have so many counts. It'll make conversion a little easier. At least in areas that aren't mine. Unfortunately, my areas will take a little longer. All the Jewish exiles are welcome here. 36 days until... Boom, okay. Now let's go smash them. The mountains I'm not worried about. We'll easily smash them. That's 100%. Now, we have some problems to go deal with right the hell away. Looking at you. You jerks. So that leaves Mauritania mostly taken care of. As an enemy, anyway. They have very little power. Alright, I just need to get rid of these churches. Because I get piety for giving them out. The rest can all simply be given out normally. There. Church is given out for piety. Distribute all holdings. There we are. Still not at the vassal limit, thankfully. That's fine by me. Alright, so once we take care of them, I'm debating where we want to head next. Well, we could attack the Asturians for Numidia, or Tripoli. I think the obvious thing is to go for Tripoli, because, well, yeah. Oh wait, there we are. Wrong map mode. Yeah, so Tripoli, yep. Sounds good to me. Ostirani. Actually, that it would be best to wait then. If they conquer that, then that'll be in Tripoli. That means I'll get it, and that will give me the ability to attack directly in Aleptis Magna. Significantly better. I like it. Careful there. Anyway, though, that's going to be enough to wrap up the first episode. We've liberated the Valentinians here. They are now with us. And the religion grows in power. And now we have to deal with some lovely tribes out here. They're going to be fun. All over. Okay. And as I promised, well, already the Visigoths are in trouble. Neat. Nice world, though it's already started out. Doesn't make any sense, but, well, I walked into this mod knowing it. We're talking a bit about Valentinianism. And basically I'm going to read off from Wikipedia here for a minute. Valentinianism is a Gnostic Christian movement that was founded by Valentinius in the 2nd century Anno Domini. Valentinianism was one of the major Gnostic movements. Its influence was extremely widespread, not just within Rome, but also from Egypt through Asia Minor and Syria in the east, and northwest Africa. Later in the movement's history, it broke into two schools, Eastern and Western School. Disciplines of Valentinus continued to be active into the 4th century AD, after the Roman Empire was declared to be Christian. Valentinus and the Gnostic movement that bore his name were considered threats to Christianity by church leaders and Christian scholars, not only because of their influence, but also because of their doctrine, practices, and belief. Gnostics were condemned as heretics, and prominent church fathers, such as Irenaeus of Lyons and Hippolytus, go with that, sure, of Rome, wrote against Gnosticism. Most evidence for the Valentinian theory comes from its critics and detractors, most notably Irenaeus, since he was especially concerned with refuting Valentinianism. So that's the introduction. Like I said, at the end of every episode, I'm going to read a bit about Valentinianism, because it is a weird religion, and it's really fun. You already got to see a marriage thing, which gave me a boatload of piety. Actually kind of sad I didn't pick the thingy. Become Paragon of Virtue first. Ah well, that'll be it for today, folks, so thank you everybody for watching. As always, this has been your lovely host, Calvin, signing off.